Alright guys, welcome. I am the Asian Guy Gamer, and I hope you guys enjoy that 4 long, gorgeous minutes of Skylanders SuperChargers. Yes, we all already know that the name of the game is going to be called Skylanders SuperChargers. So, hope you guys enjoy that 4-minute footage of gameplay, and let's get into the game because I was in Los Angeles. And I saw the game for myself firsthand. I was able to touch the figures. I was able to touch the vehicles. I was able to hold the portal, the new portal that of course, for the new game. So I'm gonna give you guys some facts. I'm gonna give you guys what I asked a lot of questions. So let's get some facts out of the way, okay? So fact number 1: this is not a racing game. It still has the same feel of Skylanders. You still walk around, you still battle enemies and villains and bosses. But there are vehicles involved, so don't get me wrong. It's not a Mario Kart game, so get that out of the way. Still has the same feel of a Skylanders game. So let's get that squashed, okay? There are total of 20 Skylanders to collect, which is called SuperChargers, and there are a total of 20 vehicles. That's it. Nothing more and nothing less. There's going to be 20 SuperChargers and 20 vehicles, okay? There are 3 types of vehicles. There's land, there's sky, and then there's sea, okay? The ones I saw was Hot Streak, was a cool looking car, Sky Slicer, and Dive Bomber. Alrighty. And the cool thing about these vehicles is you can actually play with them. There's no base like kind of they have for Disney Infinity, somewhere around here. But there's no base. Like for example, the vehicle for Hot Streak. There's you actually play with it. The wheels actually turn. The plane, you guys should play with the plane, like, you can play around with it, whatever. The submarine, I asked them, the submarine dive bomber, are you able to, take with you to the pool, whatever, or in your bathtub and play with it? And they said, oh, well, we don't recommend it because it might mess up inside the toy. Okay, so like I said, there are 20 vehicles. There's only Sky, Sea, and land. Okay, so a total of 40 things you guys can collect for the next game, Skylanders SuperChargers. There will be a new portal, of course. The portal looks pretty cool. I'll show you a picture of it. It's the portal. It has the engine, and then right in the middle engine, it has a little place where you can put in your trap crystals from Skylanders trap team. Okay. Here's another cool thing. You can use all of your old portals on this new game. So for example, if you don't want to use this portal, this new portal, you can use your favorite portal from Spyro's Adventures, or Giants, or Swap Force, or Trap Team. You can use those portals. Those are all backwards compatible. Lou was saying that you can buy the game and the characters without the portal. Okay, so if you don't want the portal from Skylanders SuperChargers, you can use an old portal. I don't know the difference in price, but he said that is an option where you don't have to use the new portal for Skylanders SuperChargers. Okay, so that's going to be pretty cool. Speaking of traps, trap crystals, there are some things, there's some pros and cons. So you have a little trap crystal and you want to put it in. It acts as an upgrade, with my trap crystals, as an upgrade to your vehicle. The villains inside the trap crystals, unfortunately, you are unable to play them in the game. Meaning you can't switch back and forth from your SuperCharger and the villain that's already trapped in the crystals. I did hear about the villains in the crystals. You can use it as sky stones. So sky stones, the game is coming back. They kind of changed them up a little bit. I didn't see it in action, but they did say that the villains in the trapped crystals will become sky stone cards or whatever. You can play them, but unfortunately, you can't play them in the game. You can't switch between your Skylanders and the little villain you caught in the trap crystals. Yes, I know. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. So that's kind of, you know, I don't know what to say, but that's what they said. All right, so SuperChargers, aka the Skylanders, there's 20 of them. There's gonna be new characters and there's gonna be some returning characters. Some new characters such as Spitfire, which you all saw, Stormblade. Spitfire, by the way, his motto is fuel the fire. He's a fire element. Stormblade is an air element, which is feather the storm. And last but not least, an upgraded or kind of like an evolved character is Stealth Elf, and her name is Supershot Stealth Elf. So there's going to be some new characters and there's going to be some old characters, and they're going to have new abilities whatsoever, and they kind of like evolve into SuperChargers. So expect to see like a Spyro. I'm assuming Spyro is going to come back because Spyro is probably the main character of all these. That's how it all started with these Skylanders. Vehicles. So the vehicles are upgradable. You can't upgrade them. Just like, you know, you collect these coins, like these gems, or these I forgot what they're called. But when you're racing or you're flying in the air, you collect these things, and you can use that money to upgrade your vehicle. And there will be a spot where you can upgrade it on the fly, where you're just driving and you're flying, or you know, you're on the water, and you can upgrade them. And what's cool is the whole car or the vehicle, the plane will freeze, and it'll hold still, and then the camera will go around the vehicle, and then what's cool is you'll see your Skylanders like on the vehicle, you know, just kind of like holding still, and then you'll see their eyes moving. That's the only thing they're moving. They're waiting for you to upgrade the vehicle. So you can upgrade the vehicles just like you do Skylanders. Like the engine, the exhaust, you can put some new propellers on your plane, and you can, you know, purchase those and through upgrades. Another thing, SuperChargers. If a SuperCharger is attached to their appropriate vehicle, for example, Spitfire is a fire element, and you'll get a special upgrade for that vehicle. Speaking of vehicles, all of your characters from Spyro's Adventures until now, they can all drive the vehicles. Your Giants, your Swap Wars, your Trap Masters, even like, you know, your Light Cores, whatever. They can all drive the vehicles. Okay, so these are all backwards compatible, all drive vehicles, and yeah. Oh, okay. So real quick, the starter pack. The starter pack will come with Spitfire, Supershot Stealth Elf, and also Hot Streak the vehicle. I think we've already seen those. Someone put that, Amazon had it up on early, and that's what comes with the starter pack. I don't know anything about any variants, meaning some special Skylanders. I'm sure there will be. There's always a variant characters for Skylanders. So expect to see 20 characters, 20 vehicles, and some variant characters. I don't know if there's gonna be any variant vehicles. It'd be nice, like a legendary vehicle or a crystal clear vehicle. I don't know, but I don't know if there's going to be any variant vehicles. But I'm sure there's going to be some variant Skylanders or Superchargers because, you know, that's how it is, and because it's always been variants. Okay, so other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoy that. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys some screenshots of the characters, the starter pack, the gameplay, and hopefully I've answered. Oh, PvP, forgot PvP. So I didn't ask them about PvP because I forgot, but I did talk to Robert Welkner and Skylander Dad about PvP, and then I know that Skylander Dad asked them about PvP, means it's player versus player, and they kind of, you know, like, oh, there's like a not really a definite answer to PvP. So I don't think there's going to be any PvP, player versus player, in Skylanders SuperChargers. So that is a bummer. I enjoy PvP, but who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe they'll spring it on us at E3. But they did not give Skylander Dad a definite answer when he asked that question. So who knows? Maybe at E3 they'll spring it on us. Okay, so that's pretty much it, you guys. E3 is just around the corner. Electronics Entertainment Expo. I will be attending that. Hopefully, you know, unless something happens like the twins pop out early. So, you know, family first. So hopefully I'll attend E3 in this month, June 16th, 17th, and 18th, which is the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I already spoke to people over there, and then we have everything already planned out. So, you know, expect to see some more coverage of Skylanders SuperChargers. I am very excited. There's also some more things coming up before E3 for me to check out, to get hands-on, which I can play the game myself and also record some gameplay footage for you guys. So other than that, guys, like I said, there were other YouTubers that went to this thing. Like I said, shout out to PointOut TV from Robert Welker, PointOut TV, Skylander Dad that I talked to that went to it. So check out their videos. They might have something that I missed. Yeah, so hopefully I answered most of you guys' question. If not, I do apologize. I'll try to get some more for you in the near future, in a couple weeks. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. And like I said, Skylanders SuperChargers, I am very excited for it because I like it because there's only 20 characters and 20 vehicles. It's kind of shrunk it down a little bit and not have too many, you know, Series 5 Gilgrunts or Series 20, whatever. So it kind of shrunk it down a little bit. So, okay, here we go, guys. We'll make it just Superchargers and vehicles, and that's pretty much it. And maybe some variants in between. So, all right, guys. So, like I said, hope you guys enjoy that. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. And like I said, stay tuned for more Skylanders SuperChargers in the near future. Peace.